Welcome to Business Book Daily. Today I'm breaking down a book about elite performance, pressure, and why high standards matter more than motivation. I'll cover the big idea, the practical business lesson, and three sharp insights you can use right away. Let's get into it. But first, a word from our sponsor. Want to sell more without adding fixed payroll? A lot of smart operators hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce results. If that sounds like a smarter way to scale, post your opportunity at commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles right now. Commissiononly.com. Today's book is Relentless by Tim Grover. Grover is a performance coach and trainer best known for working with elite athletes, including Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwyane Wade. His core argument is simple. Elite performance isn't about talent alone. It's about mindset, discipline, pressure, and the refusal to negotiate with your own excuses. That's what makes this book useful. A lot of people want better results, but they also want comfort, approval, and easy conditions. The highest performers don't wait to feel ready, inspired, or supported. They know what has to be done, and they do it even when it's boring, painful, or inconvenient. The book makes a clear point. Success demands more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Standards stay. One of the strongest ideas in the book is that standards matter more than feelings. Elite performers don't ask whether they feel like doing the work. They decide what the standard is and meet it. In business, this means quality, preparation, follow-through, and accountability can't depend on mood. A strong team knows what excellent looks like and treats that standard as normal. Another key lesson is that pressure reveals preparation. Pressure doesn't create your habits. It exposes them. When deadlines, competition, or customer problems hit, people fall back on how they've trained. That's why practice, repetition, and preparation matter before the big moment. Businesses shouldn't wait for a crisis to find out whether their team can perform. The book also makes a hard point about ownership. Top performers don't waste time blaming circumstances. They look at what they can control and act. For leaders, this means building a culture where people own outcomes, not just tasks. Excuses may explain a problem, but they don't solve it. There's also a useful lesson about focus. High performers are selective about where their energy goes. They don't treat every distraction, opinion, or request as equally important. In business, focus protects execution. A team that wants serious results has to say no to work that weakens the mission, even when that work looks useful. Another important idea is that the highest level is uncomfortable. Elite performers keep raising the bar after others would relax. That mindset can be intense, but the business lesson is useful. Growth usually requires discomfort. Better sales, stronger leadership, cleaner execution, and sharper decision-making all require habits that are harder than staying the same. So how do you apply this? Start by defining the standard. Don't tell your team to do better or raise the bar without explaining what that means. Name the behaviors, deadlines, quality levels, preparation habits, and customer outcomes that define excellent work. Clear standards make accountability easier because everyone knows what's expected. Next, look at how your team handles pressure. If performance drops whenever the workload rises, the issue may be preparation, not effort. Build practice into the business before the stakes are high. Role-play sales calls, review customer problems, test emergency processes, and prepare managers for difficult conversations before they have to handle them live. Then remove excuses from the culture without removing honesty. People should be allowed to explain what happened, but every explanation should lead to action. What will change? Who owns the next step? How do we prevent the same problem from repeating? Ownership turns problems into progress. After that, protect focus. If the company is chasing too many goals, the team will struggle to perform at a high level. Decide which results matter most right now and cut the work that doesn't support them. Serious execution usually requires fewer priorities, not more pressure. Finally, reward the people who prepare, deliver, and take responsibility when things get hard. Don't only celebrate charisma, confidence, or big promises. Celebrate the person who does the work, fixes the problem, tells the truth, and keeps the standard when no one is cheering. Now here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, motivation is useful, But standards are what keep performance from collapsing when motivation disappears. Second, pressure doesn't build habits. It reveals whether the habits were already there. Third, a high-performance culture isn't built by demanding more from people. It's built by defining the standard and refusing to excuse anything beneath it. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books start as ideas leaders have been refining for years. Memoirghostwriting.com works with founders, executives, and industry experts to turn those ideas into polished business books that build authority, attract leads, and open doors. They handle everything from interviews to writing, to editing, to publishing. If there's a book in your head that should already be helping your business, learn more at memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today. See you next time.